The Knights of Columbus and News 8 are pleased to highlight the works of charities throughout Connecticut. The Farnam House is New Haven's oldest neighborhood center, providing a home away from home for thousands of kids and teens in the greater New Haven area. Here to tell us more, our Executive Director of the Farnam House, Liz Gamberdella, as well as volunteer and past participant, Mike Howard. Nice to have you both here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Liz, let's just start off and give an overview to our viewers what Farnam House is all about.
Well, Farnam, as you mentioned, is a home away from home, and we provide a variety of programs basically designed to nurture and educate young children, promote positive youth development, and to strengthen family and, in turn, our community.
We're looking at some video there. It looks like the kids are having a lot of fun there.
That's part of our
Let's talk about
after-school.
some of the programs you provide.
Yes, we have a full-day preschool program, the Farnam Preschool. We have an after-school program and an evening teen program, and then we offer programs on Saturdays and weekends as well.
Very good. Now, Mike, you attended the Farnam House. You were
Yes.
there, and tell me about your experience.
Well, I just want to say I'm lucky right now. I'm sitting down with two beautiful women, and I've been a huge fan of Connecticut style.
Well, thank you. We're happy to hear that.
For a while. I was fortunate to grow up in a house with two strong, beautiful, educated parents, my mother and my older sister. So Farnam has been a part of my life ever since. Before I was born, I had family members working at Farnam Neighborhood House, and my older sister went there. So my experience there was fun. As a child, I was a precocious little fella. I was always involved in the activities, whether they were having pool tournaments downstairs, the arts and craft, drama, their infamous youth leadership program that helped me to be a leader on the court and off the court, because I was a huge basketball fan growing up. And these are some of the skills that I have learned and taught throughout my whole life, and I apply through my talk show and throughout my everyday life. So It's fun. It was fun growing up there.
I got to ask you, Mike, did it keep you out of trouble as a kid?
Definitely. It definitely did. And when I was in 5th grade, more so than ever, my mother was sick. She was in and out of the hospital. So my older sister, Claire, she had to take care of me, make sure food was on the table, make sure I was going to school, but at the same time, make sure her grades was up to par. She was a senior at Yale. So at that time, going to Farnam was like a relief. It was escape, because a lot of the concerns and worries I had for my mother went away, because when I was at Farnam, I was with friends, I was with family. Liz and Frank have been a mother and a father to me throughout my life, so it's really been fun. So it kept me out of trouble.
Great, I'm happy to hear that. Liz, how can people get involved? Are you looking for volunteers?
Always, yes. For instance, our Biddy Basketball League, we have 30 teams. It's an in-house league.
Wow.
And every team is coached by a volunteer, so we really couldn't exist without volunteers, and we're very fortunate to have so many that come back and give back.
And what's your website where we can find more information?
www.farnamhouse.org.
Mike, I want to ask you before we wrap things up, how about a standout moment that in your youth from Farnam House?
When I was in 8th grade, I shot like a half-court game winner for the championship.
Did you?
It was a lucky shot that you ever saw. My eyes were closed, and I remember Frank being there with my mother saying, you know, congratulations, good shot. And another with Liz is when my first summer job was actually with Farnam.
Is that right?
And my first week, I was just there temporarily, and after the second week, Liz said, you know what, you're working full time. So, and
That's what happened, huh?
Yep, and I've been working for 6, 7 years ever since then at Farnam. So I'm lucky, like I said, to have Liz and Frank in a program, Farnam, to
It's
be
like
in
it
my
changed
life.
your life, or at least helped shape it,
No,
right?
definitely, no question about that.
Very good. Well, let's put the info up on the screen. The Knights of Columbus and News 8 invite you to get involved in your community. Please visit kofc.org/charity to learn all about the Farnam House. Mike, thanks for sharing your story.
Thank
Liz,
you.
thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for what you do.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. More Connecticut Style after the break. We'll be right back.